With this exotic examination, we're focusing on an exotic rocket launcher that has been with us from the very start. Truth. Unfortunately, this isn't the rocket launcher we all wanted to join us in Year 2. However, it's a strong contender for the best PvP heavy. You can obtain Truth from exotic weapon blueprints, endgame activities, 3 of coins, and from Xur. Now let's take a look at the base stats. Truth's rate of fire is 11, because it's a rocket launcher. Because you fire rockets from it. There's not much else to say. Sure, it could be higher, you'd be able to fire rockets faster, but rockets generally destroy everything. So, yeah. At 96, Truth has the highest blast radius in-game. This means the size of the boom the rocket makes is quite sizable. Truth has a 48 velocity. Velocity is the speed at which the rockets travel. The minimum velocity is 30, with the maximum being 90. So it doesn't sound too impressive, but since Truth's rockets have insane tracking, it doesn't matter how long it takes to get there, because it will get there. Stability is at 83. You'll be hard-pressed to find a more stable rocket launcher. Truth is far and away the most stable launcher in the game. Only downside to this is that stability isn't a particularly useful stat for a rocket launcher. How stable do you need your explosive projectile device to be? Still, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Truth has a reload speed of 79, making it the fastest launcher to reload in Year 2. Truth can hold 2 rockets in a magazine. Could be worse. Could only be better if you legendary rolled tripod. 2 rockets seem fair. So Truth has the best in class reload speed and stability. Its blast radius is guaranteed to create substantial devastation to your targets. Truth's rate of fire seems low, but we've never noticed an issue with it as you typically aren't looking to immediately fire after firing your first rocket. The only foreseeable downside to Truth is its shocking velocity. Sure, it'll catch up to your target eventually, but if they're super speedy, they're going to have the time to plan an escape route. And now onto the perks. Let's look at the description of this perk. Rounds fired from this weapon seeks their targets aggressively. We know what you're thinking. How aggressive is aggressive? Well, yeah, pretty aggressive. Confined launch is useless, just giving extra stability. It's a toss-up between hard launch and warhead verniers. There's not much difference between the 2 perks, though we normally choose warhead verniers because it sounds a little cooler. Proximity detonation. Truth has the 2 most important perks for rocket launchers: tracking and proximity detonation. This means that projectiles don't need to impact upon your enemy. Just get close to them and kaboom! Heavy payload will boost the blast radius to 100, which is a +4 from its base, so pointless. Flared magwell further increases the reload speed. It's already number 1 in reload speed, so again, pointless. That leaves Javelin. Javelin is the best perk that Truth could have in the middle section, as it boosts its poor velocity stat by 20. Truth is an excellent rocket launcher, with possibly the best all-around stats for any launcher in the game, but it doesn't really feel like it's worthy of taking up your exotic slot. It's a great rocket launcher, no doubt about that, but it's not a great exotic. Especially in PvE, it'll leave you wanting more from it time and again. In Trials of Osiris or Elimination game modes, there is no better heavy weapon to use. However, you would be able to find a suitable legendary alternative, providing you have a good enough roll. For that reason, we give Truth 3 engrams out of 5. For more content like this and for all of your Destiny needs, be sure to head over to destinydb.com.